This is Dual Sport Apocalypse. We're going to make a short mod video of just some of my mods. I'm not going to cover all of them on this one. I'm going to talk about the foot pegs, the skid plate, the handlebars, the risers, and the handguards, with a bonus mod that a lot of you guys don't know about. So I'll talk about that today on this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll get started. The first thing I want to talk about is protecting your engine. A lot of you guys have already done this already. You bought a skid plate. The one that comes from the factory there ain't a lot to it. It's pretty thin. It's you've heard probably the consistency of a pop can, and that's pretty true. So if you smack a big rock, you're probably going to do some damage. The factory skid plate does not have the wraparound wings, so those give you added protection. Now the skid plate is made out of 5/16 50/52 aircraft aluminum, if I remember correctly. Come on this side. An oil drain port. I don't know if you can see that through there. I don't know if that was a good shot at all, but you got an oil drain port. When I drain it, I just take it off because I don't want to mess. It takes just a few minutes to take off. The benefit of getting these is you're going to protect your engine from any hard smacks. And if you do any off-road riding, you're going to get those hard smacks. They're going to happen. That's the plus. You're protecting your engine. The downside is it reflects engine noise. These wings on here reflect the engine noise right up to your ears. And when I put this on, I hated this thing. I thought, man, if I can't come up with a mod to fix this noise, I'm actually probably just going to take it off because I hated it that much. So I don't know, I just went to Walmart to see what I could find for materials, and I went through the kitchen section and I found this rubber mat. And I used heavy-duty Velcro, and then also the mounting hardware holds it in place. It's been on there for probably, I don't know, 1,500 miles, 2,000 miles, I'm not really sure. No issues of any kind. It dampened the noise enough to where it no longer became a problem. Probably 60%, maybe a little better. So that is the skid plate. If you don't have that, get that to protect your bike. Alright, now if you've not upgraded your foot pegs, this is an upgraded foot peg. I don't know if you can see that. That is your factory foot peg. Pretty small. Makes it easier to stand up. You're not putting a lot of pressure on the bottom of your feet like you would with the little pegs. So I recommend getting those. Handlebars, the risers, and my handguards. I put the highway dirt bike handguards on. They are so strong, it's unbelievable. I've dumped this bike so many times and I've never had any issue. They're on this this ball joint right here, and if you smack something, that'll actually bend up, so you won't bend your hardware. It'll just bend, and then you can just push it back down. You've got the option of getting the fold-in mirrors, which I did, and sometimes if you watch my rides, I forget to bring them in, but that tucks these mirrors out of your way so you can just keep riding. And if you dump the bike, you're not going to be replacing mirrors or bending mirrors. This is where the old one was, right here. They're a little spendy. I think they're about 175 bucks. The addition of the fold-in mirrors, I think, is 60. And you do need not factory, but you do need aftermarket handlebars. These are 1 1/8" at the mounting, these Woods High Pro tapers, and then they taper out. I'm not sure, I can't remember that number. But you do need a steel bar, because what you're going to do is they're going to send you a tap gonna push on this thing. They're gonna send you a tap, and you're gonna slowly tap WD-40, back it off, spin it back in, and you're gonna be tapping the new bars to put this big bolt in for your handguard. This thing is so strong. I smacked the when I dumped it on the railroad, I smacked it pretty hard here somewhere. It's just a scratch. I mean, there's no damage to this thing. I don't even know if you can damage this. I don't know. I don't. Probably, if you drop it off a cliff, that'll probably mess it up pretty bad. The Pro Taper wood's high. You know, there's different versions of Pro Taper. If you want to be a little higher, you can get bars that are a little higher, like the ATV bars. And of course, I've got the ROX 2-inch risers right here. So that brought it up a couple inches. So I'm like 5'11", and this just made it easier to stand up and not be hunched over, putting on the ROX 2-inch risers. I put the pillow top on here, and I don't know how much pillow they are. They don't feel like a pillow top. They don't feel incredibly comfortable. So I may upgrade those to something a little different. I mean, they're fine. If you got padded gloves, that helps too. But that is my handlebar, handguards, risers setup. These are solid. I've dumped this bike so many times. I'm not worried about breaking this stuff. You get a couple choices on your colors for your... God dang it, what's the name of that thing? Can't think of it. You get a couple choices for these different colors. Now the little bonus thing is when I ordered my Manracks, Mike told me about these tie downs right here, and they just bolt on right there. Some of my rides I load up, you know, travel an hour to my starting location. But these just bolt right on here, and then I put my ratchet strap right to that. I have it on both sides. Those are just some of the mods. I'm going to cover more later. I just didn't want to do it all in one. First of all, I'd probably forget something, so I'm going to break it out into like 5 or 6 at a time. Thanks for watching Dual Sport Apocalypse. If you like my videos, hey, give me a thumbs up. Holy shit. Oh Lord. That's deep. If you like them even more, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Catch you later.